Good morning, guys. Welcome to today's vlog. So we are going to be just doing a casual vlog today. I wanted to share what Rowan eats in a day. I get a lot of requests actually on Instagram to share his daily life, like what he eats, what he does. So today I'm going to kind of just be going over what I feed him in a day, kind of a bit of our routine now. Right now it is currently 7:55, so it's almost 8. Rowan typically gets up about 7:15. Shane will wake him up and he gets him ready before he does go to work. So he is up now and we just actually started having some breakfast. He is having a banana as his first little go. I'm sure he'll want something again here, probably around 10 or so. But normally he likes to have like some fruits earlier, and then it just depends on the day, but he was saying banana. He can say that now. It's so cute. So he was saying that. So I'll normally just feed this to him directly off the banana. He'll just be able to just eat it like so. And I'll just feed this to him until he finishes it. If he acts still hungry, then I'll get him something else. But typically he'll just eat one of these and then he'll eat another snack around 10. So he's going to have this. Other mornings we have, what do we have, bud? Sometimes he has a waffle. Sometimes he has pancakes. We do oatmeal a lot. He does yogurt a lot. Yeah, so I'm gonna kind of keep this very realistic. I know I watch some of these videos sometimes, like what people are feeding their kids, and I'm like, that is not. I mean, it could very well could be what they're feeding their kids every day, but sometimes I watch them and I'm like, are they really feeding their kids that? Because it seems a little elaborate. So anyways, I also got my hair done. I don't know if you guys can even tell. What, you want another bite? I was gonna say I got my hair done. I lightened it a little bit. I don't know if you guys can really tell over the weekend. Also, when she was doing my, like she was curling my curtain bangs, the straightener actually got my eye. So I have a bit of a scar right there on my eye. I'm hoping I can cover that up. It hurt like initially when she first did it, but then it was fine within like 5 minutes. So it doesn't hurt or anything, but it doesn't look the best. How's that banana, dude? Is it so yummy? Look at him. He just like takes the biggest bites. Just sitting here and baby is kicking a lot. Something exciting that started to happen is I've started to feel little baby in there. I know I vlogged one day where I felt it for like the first time, which is so cool to have that like memory. But now we're kind of at the point where I've been feeling it like regularly. So really like this last week, I've been feeling it like every day, multiple times a day. So that's always like really reassuring and just something nice in the beginning. But also I want to talk about like how different it is like being pregnant a second time. Like I don't know if anyone else can relate to this, but I feel like in the beginning there I was just having a hard time like connecting to this baby in a way, just because I feel like I'm always so focused on Rowan, like Rowan, and sometimes, like honestly guys, some days I would like forget I was even pregnant. Like it wouldn't even cross my mind to like I go to like get undressed in the like at the night and I'm like, oh, there's your bump, like you are pregnant. Like I just feel like I'm so busy doing other things that I just don't have the time to like sit down and actually think about it. But I feel like now that I'm starting to feel little baby moving around and everything, I feel like it's just making it all like that much more real, and I'm starting to feel a lot more connected to this baby and a lot more just like excited for everything. I mean, I've been excited, like we've been excited for everything, and of course I'm just like over the moon to have another baby, but I feel like it's been a little bit different this time around as far as, you know, I feel like I'm not in that like planning mode as I was with Rowan. Like I feel like everything was at that time, like at this time I'm currently, as you guys are seeing this, 17 weeks, and I feel like at that time I was just like planning everything. Like I was already working on his nursery. And I feel like this time around, I'm just kind of a little bit more, I feel like I'm a little bit more laid back, and it's not as, you know, much of a worry of mine of getting the nursery done right on time, because I know the baby's not going to be in there. So it's just kind of a different experience this time. And I wanted to share that because I feel like it's very untalked about, and I kind of felt bad there in the beginning. I'm like, I'm not, you know, I just feel so different. Like I feel like I'm not as connected, or I'm not as excited because I'm not planning all these things. But I really just think it's just a different experience, because I think you don't have the time, at least I don't, to like sit there and, you know, Pinterest everything like I did before. So that I just wanted to share that in case anyone else can relate and you're pregnant with your second baby or your third baby. But I do think now that I've started to feel the little one inside, it's definitely starting to become more real, and I'm definitely starting to feel all the feels. So I wanted to share that. We have the anatomy scan. I shared it on Instagram, but I don't think I shared it on here yet. We have the anatomy scan on the 25th. So I'm really excited for that. Looking forward to seeing little baby. It's been a while since, I think 9 weeks was my last ultrasound, so it's been a while. And also obviously the anatomy scan is one of the bigger scans where you actually can, like, you know, make sure everything is doing good in there and check on baby. And then we also find out the gender as well, which will be exciting. So yeah, Rowan right now is reading some books. He's gotten this new thing where he wants to like rip all the books, which I knew would happen eventually. So I've taken those books away, like the ones that he can rip. But he somehow found one this morning, so he ripped a page out. Luckily, it's just like the front page where they just have like the author and everything, so it's fine. But I like put those books up. I'm like, you can only have the hardcover books from now on because that is not going to be a thing. He's like obsessed with my phone. Also, he loves taking his little insert out of his high chair. I need to wash this actually, it's kind of gross, but that is like his favorite thing ever, so it's always just on the ground. But he loves taking pictures. You see the camera open on there? And I just go on my phone and I find all of the little selfies and videos. All right, as I told you guys, some morning the banana's enough and some he wants something else. So we're having some yogurt. This is the one he's having, and this one is a peach and pear, peach and pear. So that is the yogurt he's having. This one is actually his favorite. We give him plain yogurt sometimes, but he likes this one the best. I was able to throw some clothes on myself. This is something I recently got from Old Navy. They were having like a giant sale, so I grabbed a couple of things actually for new baby. First things I actually bought, but I got a couple little gender neutral outfits, and then I grabbed this for myself, this little pullover. Super cute. It's tie-dye and it's also fleece, so it's so comfy. I also love the top of it. I feel like it's perfect for winter, kind of how it goes up like high, so you can kind of do one of these moments if you want to. And then I grabbed these jeans as well. They are a little bit tight right now. I think Rowan's sitting on the scale in the bathroom. They're a little bit tight right now because obviously we got a bump going on, but I think they'll be great for after baby. They're just like a normal light wash jean, skinny jean. They were really affordable. When I grabbed both these pieces, they were on sale. I'm not sure if they still are, but I'll try to link them down below for you guys so you can check them out. I'm planning to film today makeup video when Rowan does go down for a nap, so I'm kind of going to prep for that. So I just got dressed, and my hair actually doesn't look that bad. It's still curled from when I got it done, so I might just touch up a couple of the pieces and kind of go with this hair, and then I'm gonna do my brows, I think, so I don't have to do them in the video. There's like a ton of snow falling. We're supposed to actually get a really big storm today and tomorrow. I think they're expected like 9 inches of snow, so it's gonna be a lot. Luckily, me and Rowan have nowhere to go, but he's just like very curious about it all. So this is something I started doing the last like few weeks, and it's been such a lifesaver. So I've been keeping like my brow stuff out in the living room, like with a mirror, and that way I can just do my brows like whenever I can get the chance, because they do take a while, and I feel like I'm always having to do them in my videos, and it just takes extra time. So I've started to just do them during the day, like when he'll let me. That way they're already done, and I also feel like you look more put together when you have brows on, so that is what I like to do. Quick brow routine, I just run through with this Anastasia brow, clear brow gel, and I just run through my brows, and then I just fill them in with the Precisely My Brow Pencil. That's been like my go-to. They look like done. So yeah, normally takes me like 5 minutes or so to do them. That way they're out of the way, they're done, and I also feel like I said, it makes you look a little more put together. I was getting ready to touch up some of my hair with my Dyson, and I completely forgot that I bought the longer barrels for it. So I picked these up recently at Ulta. I used a lot of my points, and I've been wanting to grab these. They were out of stock for the longest time, but they're back in stock. So they are basically just longer attachments. So they're meant for like longer hair. So I hope that these will work better for me. So like this is the original one right here. And then this is like the longer one. So you can tell it's quite a bit longer. So that way I don't have to like wrap my hair around it more. So I'm gonna use these. I completely forgot. Like literally the Ultra box has been sitting in there, gosh, for like over a week, and I completely forgot I had those. So I'm just gonna pop those on right now and just touch up a few spots in my hair. This is so much nicer. I'm so glad I grabbed that because I feel like it was so much faster to just do my hair. So you can see I just kind of ran a couple of curls through it. I'm going to let this sit here a second and then I'll kind of like wave it out, but just to kind of revive it a little. And I will apply some oil to my ends because they're always pretty dry. I've been using this for like the last year. I feel like it's so good on my hair. So this is from Moroccan Oil and it's just their oil treatment. And I just use the tiniest bit of this on my hair. I just run it through my hands. And then I just apply it to mostly my ends, but I kind of just work it all over my hair. So that's kind of how I separate it. So I just apply it a bit like that. And then I'll kind of just run my hands through my hair, but I have the oil in it. So I'm getting a little bit of hydration back to my hair, but I don't like to apply a lot because I don't want to weigh my hair down. So kind of just go like this, do one of these. And yeah, you can tell I just kind of like revived it a little bit. But it still looks pretty like undone and pretty messy, which is what I'm going for. So, and then I always work this in my hands because I feel like it's such a good oil and it smells amazing. Do you want your hair done too? Here, let's do Rowan's hair. Let me see. How does it look? So good. So good. No. You don't like it? No. His favorite word is always no. So it's about 10 and he's starting to get a little whiny that he wants a snack. So I'm going to get him just some Cheerios. He's recently started eating those now and they're like his favorite little snacks. So I just put him in like this little snack container. Here you go. He thinks it's funny when he feeds them, so he'll always be reaching and feeding them as well. All right, so this day is like not going as normal. He is begging to go down for a nap. It's like 10:45. I never put him to bed this early. Normally he goes down at noon. 11:45 is the earliest. Normally I let him go to nap, but he is like crying. He's saying night night. He's saying night night now. So like I don't want to just keep him up to keep him up. Like I try to play with him, try to get him to like calm down, but he just keeps begging to go to bed. So I'm just gonna let him take a nap. Hopefully this doesn't affect his schedule too much. But yeah, it's quite a bit earlier. So he didn't eat lunch. Normally he eats lunch before he goes to nap, but he hasn't yet. So I guess I'll feed him when he wakes up. Hopefully he does a good 2-hour nap. Normally it's about an hour and a half to 2 hours when he naps. I'm not sure what this one's gonna be like since he's going to bed so early, but I just hate like keeping him up when he wants to be sleeping. So I'm letting him nap. I'm going to actually film while he is sleeping, so I'm gonna do that now. I got my filming done. He is still napping. So I'm like, let me eat some lunch really quick. This is what I'm having. Actually, it's some leftovers from last night. Yesterday was Valentine's Day, and so we got carry out, so we got like Mexican. So I'm like, let me just have my leftovers and like eat while he's not like on top of me. So I'm gonna try and eat this and then we'll see when he wakes up. It's about, what time is it now? A little after 12, it's like 12:10. So I'm curious to see when he wakes up just because he went down at such a weird time. Look who got up. Hi cutie. It's like 12:20 right now. So he woke up kind of a little cranky, so I'm hoping he turns around. So this is what he's having for lunch. It is actually just leftover pierogies. We had these Saturday night, so I went ahead and just heated those up for him, cut them into like small little pieces, and then he's also having some peas with it. I always try and give him a spoon, but I know he's just gonna use his fingers with this, but I'm trying to get him more used to using that, so I always leave it there just for an option for him. He loves pierogies, he loves potatoes or anything like that, so this is a favorite for him, so I'm sure. There you go. I'm gonna try it. See, this is why I wanna give it to him, because I want him to be able to like understand how to use it, but he's still not really there yet. Let me know if you guys have any tips for getting kids to use silverware. But he does try, so I just want to keep giving him the option, so eventually, hopefully, he'll catch on to it. I ended up giving him one more pierogi, so he ate 3 of them. I did cut off the edges because they're a little bit too hard for him, so I just gave him the middle, but pretty much finished it all. He did leave a couple peas. Peas aren't like his absolute favorite. He'll kind of munch at them, but he doesn't love them. But I keep wanting to introduce the vegetables because I want him to be able to eat them. Are you all done? So it's about 2 o'clock and he is having a snack. So he's having these little, these are the Baby Bellies organic apple cinnamon puffs. So he had some left over from yesterday, so he's just eating some of those. He went over, we have like a little cupboard that is like his little snack cupboard, and so he'll go in there. You're not ready for it? He'll go in there when he like wants a snack. Uh-oh. Okay, he was not feeling the little puff thing, so I went ahead and chopped him up some strawberries. You gotta hold it. He knows how to hold a bowl, but he's kind of tipping it. I went ahead and chopped him up some strawberries. He seems more into those, so we'll have those as a snack instead. I feel like it has been a minute since I updated you guys. My goodness, it's like 5:15 right now, so I'm starting to think what I'm gonna do for Rowan's dinner. Since then, I forgot to tape him eating. I had a little bit of angel food cake, like a strawberry angel food cake that my mother-in-law made me a couple days ago. It was just a little bit of leftover, so I had some of that. I did share it with Rowan. He loved it, so he did have a little bit of that. I know I'm trying to like share what he's eating in a day, so thought I would update you guys on that. I'm trying to think what I want to do for dinner. Thinking maybe like ravioli, but he had pasta for lunch, so I don't know if I should do that. I don't know. I am gonna now figure it out. I should have planned better, but the day kind of got away from me. I did a lot of filming and stuff today, and yeah, before I knew it, I'm like, oh my god, it's 5 o'clock, so I really need to figure out what I'm doing here. Okay, so I decided on some rice, so I have that going, and then I'm also gonna do, he's getting hungry, some vegetables. What? Like some vegetables with it to do like a stir fry moment? What does that mean? I have these stools here because Rowan keeps wanting to play with the knobs here, and we can't seem to find, yeah, any knobs that, come here, you wanted me to hold you. We can't seem to find any knobs that actually cover ours. Like you can buy little covers for it, but like I can't find any anywhere. So it's a constant struggle because he's always wanting to turn them on. So that's fun. If you guys have any recommendations for any, let me know. But yeah, so we're doing rice, stir fry, and then I also pulled this out. I think I'm gonna put it on top. It's like a like Alfredo sauce, and I think I'll do that as like the base with it, because I don't think Rowan will really like it much, and I won't like it probably without any sort of flavor. So we're gonna do that with it. Shane is working late tonight, so he is on his way home, but he will have to just eat when he gets back. Typically around this time, we'll eat dinner, and then Rowan will play for a little bit, and then he'll take his bath, and then he'll be in bed. So this will be his last meal tonight. He doesn't get any snacks or anything before bed. I did want to mention, look at him trying with his spoon. I did want to mention earlier that he does get milk. We are officially done breastfeeding. We quit a couple weeks ago now, so he is fully just eating solids, and he does get milk. I didn't mention that, but I wanted to. Twice a day we normally give him a glass. I don't fill it all the way, so normally about like halfway. We give him one in the morning, and then he also gets one in the afternoon. So he had one earlier, and I just do whole milk for him. So I did want to mention that. All right, he did pretty good with that. He actually ate almost all of it. Good job, bud. He's telling me he's done, so I'm gonna go ahead and get him out. Who's here? Who's home, bud? Who's home?
Can I have a kiss?
All right, it's about 6:30 now. We're gonna just hang out with him for a few more minutes, then he's gonna get his bath, and then he normally goes down at 7. So, thanks for hanging out with us today. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. Make sure to subscribe before you go, and we'll see you in our next one. Can you say bye, friends? Bye-bye.